And hello everyone, welcome back to PlayFrame, and welcome to Shadow, the Hedgehog.
The foolish scientist still seeks to resist us. Use our cannons and blow the ships out of the sky.
You know, the downside, I guess, wow, that is a weapon and a half. The downside to having this branching path the way it does, even though it is kind of neat how flexible it is that as a result of jumping around between a few different sort of story paths, where I am in the story and the story that is happening is less comprehensible than ever. Stop hitting me, monster. Overall, like, animation-wise,
Use the X button to get in and out of that turret, and press the B button to destroy your foe.
okay, is it working? Am I doing it?
One ship down. Their weak point seems to be the turrets.
Neat. Okay, cool. Let me out. Yeah, like, animation-wise, I would say that this might be the best 3D Sonic animation we've seen yet, actually. Definitely in terms of the pre-rendered cutscenes, no question there.
Shadow, fancy running into you here.
And you.
There's got to be some kind of peculiar power source that's keeping these ruins afloat. Find it and destroy it.
Yes, sir.
So, this is the Black Creature's temple. It does feel sort of...
It does. I was just going to say that.
That gas
Ow.
is the person's soul with evil and will increase your dark days. Give it a try. Somehow,
What fun.
keeping this door shut.
I'm trying to talk and form sentences, but boy, it's hard to think straight in this game for some reason.
Don't let them get away!
Shoot them with the weird ring gun. No. I got shot by the weird ring gun. That's the exact opposite of what I was trying to do. But yeah, like, cutscene animation, no question, Shadow the Hedgehog, best 3D Sonic animation we've seen yet.
Make sure you don't overlook them.
Probably for gameplay animation too for 3D Sonic, honestly. Because, like, what are we comparing this to?
Aboard this gun vehicle.
Wow, this is weird. Like, if we're comparing this to other 3D Sonic games, wow, that thing's got some ups. Then, like, the competition is Sonic Adventure, which was just a high-speed train wreck in terms of 3D animation. Sonic Adventure 2, which was a little better, but still not great. Sonic Heroes, which was definitely an improvement, but still below standard for, like, the time. And this is also below standard for the time. I guess I'm coming to kind of realize and accept that Sonic games are kind of like B-movie affairs in terms of budget. They are not high-budget productions. They're like 2.5. They're not AAA. They're like double and a half A. Sometimes as low as double A, I guess. Which is fine. Like, that's not a slight against them. They're like, it's, I think, helpful to realize these are slightly lower budget affairs, and Sega just prefers to ship these and get them out the door rather than just keeping them in production until they're good. And it's hard to argue with that business strategy for their purposes at this point, because, like, it's clearly making money or they'd stop releasing these. And everyone just kind of expects that Sonic games are going to be not great, but they're the only place you can get Sonic games, so they don't really have to. They don't really have to make a great game.
Behold the ultimate power.
I feel like I've said this already. I am so happy that Sonic Mania exists because it means that I've kind of got a bright light at the end of this tunnel. I think I started this well before Sonic Mania was going to be a thing, and at that time, it just looked like it was just going to be all downhill after a certain point. But now I've got, like, a good Sonic game to look forward to, and that's great. I'm really genuinely looking forward to getting to Sonic Mania.
That pillar is extremely weak. Be careful. Don't let them get away.
I've lost track of what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I'm looking for those little green thingies so that I can destroy 5 of them. I've only found 2. That's not great. Sure. Let's just hop in this thing. So yeah, like, but even though this Shadow the Hedgehog is definitely below standard for 3D games of this era, I will definitely give it credit for being the best looking 3D animated Sonic game thus far. Because it is definitely important that we give that credit where it is due. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find these last 3 whatevers, but I will try. Because I side with Eggman over evil squid, octopus, beholder thing. Couldn't really tell you why I made that decision, but it's a decision I have sure made now, I guess. My brain feels so fried. Granted, I've been recording a lot of stuff today, but also, there's a lot to... Okay, he wants me to go downward, so I'm gonna follow his instructions.
My battleships are under attack. You've got to stop them.
Okay, how do I do that?
Shadow.
Just shooting these alien thingies? Okay. I can do that. I have a gun. Oh, there's a key. That's nice. What do the keys lead to, I wonder? Like, a lot of these levels have had a 5-lock door that I need these 5 keys to get through, and I don't know what's through them. Doesn't seem to be my objectives, ever. But I'm sure it's something important. Or at least something worth it to reward you for going and finding all those keys in these levels. Hey, a thing! Shoot your gun! Shoot your gun! Yeah! 3 down, ultimate power! I'm blue now. This ultimate power will be good for something, I'm sure! Actually, backtrack, Shadow. That's not it. Shadow. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, we're gonna be backtracking later, I guess. Because that was a green thing, Shadow. How dare you? Oh, hey, there's the key thing. Can't get through it, I guess. That's fine. What's going on? Damn it. How do I move on?
I think you can fly on that bird-like creature to get past here.
Really?
Try rushing it up a bit, and then press the X button to ride it.
Huh. Wow, that...
Press the control stick up to make this thing dive, and then pull back to make it fly up. Holding down the A button will let you accelerate.
Kudos to this game, I guess, for like...
Check the lower right-hand corner of the screen to see the creature's remaining health. Make sure you steer clear of walls and obstacles while flying.
This is a kind of impressive game to have these, like, additional features in it. Like, hey, it's a flying section. That's kind of cool. Keep that variety going. Oh, man, if I hadn't accidentally sped past that last thing, we'd be done. But alas, I still have work to do. Alright, how do I get up here and zap the thing? I've never wanted anything more. Zap, 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 zap!
Must be just one more left. Then these cursed ruins can fall back to where they came.
Yeah! I'm with you. How do I work back? Okay, so let's go back 1. Maybe that'll be enough? Please let it be enough. Yes! Zap, 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 zap! Zap for the win! Ha ha Yes! Moral ambivalence.
I cannot betray the doctor.
A good doctor. All right. But, oh, that was heroic of me, I guess. More heroic than, I guess, siding with the weird evil alien things. Well, this sure has been a video game. With fast hedgehogs in them. Oh.
What's up, Shadow?
Hi, Sonic.
Not you again.
Nice to see you too. Looks like those black creatures are headed out to space. We're on our way to the Ark, so I guess that means we're going too.
What's the Ark?
Ark.
Come on, let's roll. Next stop, the Ark.
This plot is incomprehensible. Like, I'm curious to know what the other branching paths are, like what happens if I've chosen other options.
Space colony. Ark.
Wow.
This place. So familiar. But why? This is where I... Maria? Died?
Oh yeah, bring it on. Looks like the party's getting started. Time to rock and roll. You up for this, Shadow?
Man, oh man. Like, yeah, I am genuinely curious. Like, do the branching paths take me to different levels? Or is it...
Shadow, don't you remember? We once raced each other here. This is just like old times. A race for the emerald.
Do they take me to different levels? Or do they take me to different, like, objective pairs within each level? Is the story... I'm sure the story is different, depending on which path I go to.
The Ark's defense system is blocking our attack forces out. Destroy them, and we will take the Ark.
You know, I hadn't noticed before, this is easily the best walk that has existed in a 3D Sonic game to this point. No question. Like, usually walks look awful. Or at least they have so far. Because, like, you're not meant to be walking at all. But they actually made, like, a pretty nice looking walk for Shadow here. He's got some head tracking on the, weird beholder guy. Kind of following him with his eyes. It's kind of cool. Yeah. This is pretty solid Sonic character animation. And I'm sure this plot is leading to something, but I'm never going to find out, because I think I'm done. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Next time we come back to Sonic, oh geez. Well, next time we come back, it's Sonic 06. Sonic 06 is next. Part of me looks forward to it, part of me very much does not, but I guess we will experience that together someday. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!